They did a really interesting experiment with goats and kind of proving that when you eat a food that's super delicious, like say you eat a peach and you love peaches, then you eat another peach and you love peaches, but there's somewhere along the line where with foods that are also giving you nutrition, you stop, there's a trigger. So whereas when you flavor food that doesn't have any nutritional value, you'll just keep eating it like Doritos. You keep eating it, keep eating it, keep eating it.
Oh, I see.
And it tricks your body. But there's something about, so this guy did this experiment where this professor at this university took these goats and he starved them of phosphorus. He didn't give them any phosphorus in their diet. And they started doing weird things like drinking their own urine and drinking each other's urine and pawing at the dirt and weird shit because they needed phosphorus.
Whoa.
So then he would feed them two different staples of food, but the coconut flavored and there was maple flavored food. And so the coconut flavored food, when he'd feed them the coconut flavored food, then he would put a tube down their throat and fill their stomachs with the phosphorus. And all of a sudden, the goats were instinctively going for the coconut flavored food. Now, the thing you'd say is, well, wait a minute, maybe they just like coconut flavored food. But then he took the maple flavored food and the coconut flavored food in another control group. And when those goats would eat the maple food, he'd stick the tube down their throat and fill their stomachs with phosphorus. Now, the goats didn't know that they were getting, and so that control group would always go for the maple.
Whoa.
Because they could, even though they didn't know they were getting phosphorus, they just somehow equated the fact that they were going to get the phosphorus from that. So they think that human beings have this strange mechanism in their sort of brain and body where they, once you are eating a food that has nutritional value, so if it's sweet like dates, it's got nutritional value as well, or whatever it might be, somewhere along the line we get satiated no matter how delicious we find it. If it's a natural food.
That's true, because nobody eats like a giant bowl of peaches.
Yeah. Right.
You might eat two if you're crazy.
Right. And this
But you'll eat a fucking pie.
Fuck yeah, you'll eat a pie, or you'll eat,
Pie with ice cream, you might eat that whole pie.
Especially when it's artificially flavored, because that triggers this weird, and one of the things in this book, Dorito Effect, is that this guy talks about the fact that has kind of thrown our, that's one of the culprits of obesity, perhaps.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Flavoring
for sure. 100%. That totally makes sense. And then the sugar thing.
Yeah.